Well, hello everyone. Good day, and welcome back to Lies of P on PlayFrame and the city with the streets with terrible drainage. Hadn't really noticed last episode. I was kind of distracted for reasons I'm sure you can imagine. But yeah, bad drainage here in this street. Was it all of these streets? Was it doing this the whole time? Hang on. Wow, yeah, it kind of has just been this way the whole time in this whole little area. Or, well, I guess once we got down these stairs. Not important. Welcome back to Lies of P on PlayFrame. I, too, am a little surprised that I won that fight last episode. It was a real nail-biter. But here we are, no longer being harangued by street children and ready to explore a little bit further. Purge puppets. I wonder what this gang's all about. Black Rabbit Brotherhood Ledger. Sales of 10 ergo complete. I like our old broker man because he always pays well, but when he's in a hurry, it's hard to secure the ergo he needs. Sometimes I wonder if he devours it or something. What does he need ergo for? Does he really eat it? No scribbling on the ledger, kid. The alchemists are asking for more gold coin fruit. It's not easy to get, so this could be a problem. I think the hotel guys are slowly catching on to what's going on. We can physically clash with them, but that's a last resort. Our sibling safety comes first. Aw, how touching, bro. Shut up. Acquired 5 ergo. I'm real close to the end of this job selling corpses. Just a bit more and I'll have enough to escape this blasted city. That proposal from the alchemist is tempting, but I'm running short on ergo and I'm not sure about it. Think about an expedition to the Baron's Swamp. Get me new parts if you go out of town. A dress for me. A gun and a weapon for me. This is not your journal, dumbasses. It's pretty cute. I like that. Baron's Swamp, you say. That's the thing to look forward to, I guess. Hooray. Oh, this is interactable. Hang on. All puppets will die. Also, and anyone who messes with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I feel like one of those was written and then, as an afterthought, someone later scribbled in the margins. Also, anybody else who messes with us. I like this group. They're entertaining. Ooh. And about to be robbed. Gimme. Quartz. Excellent. We are due for an upgrade now, because I think we have 2. Once I'm done snooping. Ooh, hello.
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the... Right?
Ooh, portrait of a boy. By the way, I do gotta hand it, so, like, I've... Jiminy, as a character, is not really endearing to me. I will hand it to the actor, though. I think the actor is really making these lines flow naturally in a more natural way than they're written, and is doing a great job. Like, with what he's having to work with. Big thumbs up. Excellent work. Sorry I don't like your character, but you're doing great. Anyway, portrait of a boy. A portrait of an aristocratic boy. It pictures a beautiful boy with a peevish expression but delicate face. Peevish is a word we don't get to use often enough in English these days, and that's on us. Extremely vivid paintings are said to possess souls sometimes. D. Gray, the genius painter, denied all such conjectures. However, his death and the rumors about his paintings are still shrouded in a thick fog. Very interesting. I guess that's going in our pocket then. Okay, well, I did say we were robbing the place. I applaud you for getting right into the spirit of it, Pinocchio. I'm just going to start calling you that, if no one else is going to. Is my little Jiminy light on? Nope. Glad I checked. I was going to not check this time, because the last 10 times I checked, it was in fact on. But this time, it finally paid off. Let's go upstairs. I don't know what's causing that sparkly effect on the windows, but it rules. Like, I don't think it's technically supposed to look like that. I think that's I don't know what that is. Like, it doesn't necessarily look like light coming through stained glass, but I don't care, because what it does look like is awesome. That's a cool effect. I don't know where you would make something look exactly like this on purpose, but I wish I knew, because that rules. What a cool glitter effect. I'm getting distracted. This month's trend, stalker masks. Why did the stalkers start wearing animal masks? According to city historians, it was customary to wear animal masks in ancient Krat. It was one of the rituals to show off one's life when one fought the legendary rock titans. I'm sorry, the what? Believe it or not, but this legend is an inspiration to today's stalkers. It is not just for defense and fashion, but also for ranks that show off one's abilities. The link between rank and animal masks isn't clear, but mostly the powerful ones choose their preferred mask first. Perhaps there might even be newbies forced to wear silly masks chosen by their seniors. In these troubled times of the petrification disease, how about refreshing your mind with an energetic stalker mask? Choose a soul animal to your liking. Various fashionable stalker masks await you. P.S. This item includes a spore filter to protect against the petrification disease, patented by the workshop. Hey bro, HQ is toast, so how about a black leopard mask? The workshop's toast too, so why would they make it? Glad we're still finding some of them around. They are pretty fun. And good for source material parallels and references. If we're not just going to have walking, talking cats and foxes and rabbits and everything else. A lot of talking animals in that book series of story, whatever. Let's press on. We going up or are we going down? Up. Ooh, hello.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you, Mr. Stalker.
Well, glad to hear it. Glad you're doing all right these days.
Hello. It's a relief to see you. I'll get straight to the point. I found the gold coin tree. Who knew it was right beside us? But there's a problem. When I tried to pick the gold coin fruit, it resisted me. I couldn't even get close. It actually burned me. It's probably because I have the petrification disease. Pathetic, yeah. So close, yet so far. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
Switch the cube's witch stone. I don't have another one that I'm aware of. Right? Nah, okay, just making sure. Say words about the gold coin fruit.
I heard the alchemists made a device capable of fully utilizing gold coin fruit. I ignored it, assuming it was just a legend. You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that I know gold coin fruit actually exists, though, perhaps it's all true. Interact with the Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition. You might be able to use the other powers of the gold coin fruit.
Ooh. Have we seen that statue? Somewhere? Because we were at the exhibition, or near it. Maybe we did. It's been a little bit.
I might look urbane now, but I used to be a farmer. I'm also interested in growing trees. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree, too. If you come across such boosters, bring them to the tree.
Okay. You're giving me a lot of strange assignments, but you've also given me a cube I barely understand, so you're kind of breaking even so far. Good on us not just punching our way through this one. It seems very fancy. That's a cool looking tree.
Wow. I never expected to see the gold coin tree in a place like this.
You can harvest gold coin fruit at set times from the gold coin tree. The fruit is used in several different places. Use boosters to speed up its growth. Interesting. And weird. Gold coin fruit, a rare fruit produced by the gold coin tree. If you take it to Jianzhou, he will recognize its value. This fruit that resembles gold holds miracles and is thus a precious wonder drug. However, no matter how bewitching a miracle may be, it always comes with a price. And I have 8 of them. Fascinating. And yeah, I love this design. What a cool tree design to sort of be shaped vaguely in human figure with like the branches kind of branching downward like long hair. That's really cool. I love that. A+. But yeah, now we have to wait another almost 8 minutes until the next fruit is ripe. But from here, I can recalibrate P organ, I guess, if I want. Weird that it works here. You can recalibrate the P organ by removing equipped quartz or by equipping quartz elsewhere. Unlocked phases will remain accessible even if quartz is removed. Really? When re-equipping quartz, you can immediately access the synergy and quartz effects of the highest unlocked phase. Gold coin fruit is required to complete any recalibrations. Oh, okay, so we can use the gold coin fruit to respec on the P organ. Which, okay, by the way, so as many folks in comments have mentioned by this point, in addition to P obviously being the first letter in Pinocchio's name, so referencing the source material text in this case, the letter P also apparently rhymes with the Korean word for blood, which is kind of cute. So like you could read this almost as blood organ or lies of blood, I guess, if you wanted to sort of map the Korean pronunciation there. However, I would argue that if you are trying to localize a game to be experienced by an English-speaking, probably not Korean-speaking audience, and you are tasked with coming up with a name for this object which might have an interesting bit of punny wordplay going on in the source material, if that punniness requires someone else to explain to your audience why it's clever and not just a silly, confusing name, I would argue that's probably a case where maybe you should just change the name entirely. Unless confused laughter is the response you're going for, which maybe it is. There's enough silliness in this game's text with like its now lying load screen and the lie or die stuff and lying to a hotel. Like there's enough goofiness to this that it's hard to see this as being entirely unintentional. Like I think they know what they're doing here. At the same time, there's enough like weird, awkward translation of text in menus that it's hard to diagnose exactly what is and isn't intentional here. But I'd still argue that the clever wordplay based on Korean pronunciation and such does not redeem P organ as a name in the English localization. Not if it's something that you have to look up or have someone else explain to you in order to see it as anything other than just stupid. Like, it is basically the all according to Keikaku meme, but at AAA video game scale. Translator's note, P rhymes with blood in Korean. But you see what I mean? Not that it's really important. At worst, it's just a sort of goofy name that we can all snicker about. Not really harming, an otherwise very fun Souls-like experience. It's just very silly and a little confusing. Anyway, sorry. I've got some quartz that, well, I can like redistribute quartz here. Can I just also place it, or do I need to go back to the chair in the hotel? No, I think I can place it as well. Rad. Okay. What do I want to do next? More amulet slots would be awesome. Yeah. More Fable slots would be too, especially given one of my amulets is boosting attack power based on the number of Fable slots I have. That's a good investment, probably. Let's do that. And let's boost our status ailment resistance a bit. There's a lot of these that I want. But that seems like that's going to come in handy in a variety of situations, increasingly the further we get in the game. But also, what else? Let's increase our Fable charging when we manage to Perfect Guard. I'm kind of up in the air between this one and Perfect Guard doing... Actually, maybe I want this one instead. Perfect Guards are satisfying to land when you can do it, and increasing the rate at which it destroys enemy weapons could be pretty cool. Let's try that. And now we have more Fable slots. Huzzah. Sweet. Oh, wait. Okay, we should not do this here. It's not free to do here. I take it back. We'll do that back home soon. Neat, though. Cool tree. Ooh. Fancy. Let me look over here first in case there's nothing. Okay. This way it is. Fancy house. Wait a minute. What? What? It just goes right here. Cool. How sneaky. I don't know how I didn't piece that together, like, just from the music alone. Hadn't even caught what it was doing. Well, let's, go equip the quartz now. Howdy. Okay. So first, attribute resistance. Second, perfect guard destruction. Boom. Phase 3 unlocked, which includes better pulse cell recovery, so that's definitely one to prioritize. It's going to take 3, though. Increased cube use is also pretty cool. Shorten fruit-bearing time. Add belt slots. Ooh. Some good stuff in here. I like the system. Pretty fun upgrade progression for your character. You have anything new to say?
You're back. The Malum district was as grim as we feared, was it not? But with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the picture, we can focus elsewhere. And why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabel Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down their king. Go to Antonia and get the key to Rosa Isabel Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by. I always remember these favors you've done for me, though it pains me to send someone so precious into such peril.
It's fine. I'm fine. Do you have anything else?
This portrait. I remember it fondly. I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. To think that you have brought it back to me. Forgive a foolish old man his memories. Memories of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
I will forgive a foolish old man his memories this time, but don't let it happen again. We look great. If a little nervous. And peevish, I guess. Whatever. It's a good spot for the portrait. Anything else?
The city of Krat. Ask me.
Anything new? No. Well, since we're about to go here,
Finally, it's time to eliminate the root cause of the puppet frenzy. The king of puppets is at the root of it all, and he's very powerful. But so are you. Be brave, my son. One more step, and you'll redeem me and save Krat from this hell.
I have a feeling this is not going to be the one more step. I feel like there's more game to go. But I'm on the job. Anyone else out here have chatting to do? I'm guessing most of you do. Don't think there's anyone else upstairs currently. This doesn't open yet, does it? Ah, that's what we're gonna need the key for. Right. Okay. How many more parts of this town connect to this hotel?
I'll use my power to help you.
Let's chat about the key I need. I guess you're not gonna give me the key. Nor do you have anything else to say. So, later. Where's Antonia? She has the key. Can I have the key?
Hurry up. I heard from Geppetto. Rosa Isabel Street is ever so dangerous, I'm told. I hoped we wouldn't have to unlock the passage there. But if we want to stop this disaster once and for all, I fear we've no choice. Geppetto and I care about you very much, you know. Stay safe. For both of us. I feel like my time is slowly coming to an end. However, it's a nice feeling to know that someone waits for you. That someone cares. Please take care out there.
I'll do my best. Thanks for the key. A key obtained from Antonia. It opens the hotel door that leads to Rosa Isabel Street. Rosa Isabel Street had become a hell of fierce fire and blood, as well as the puppet's stronghold. However, some must escape this place for salvation. Anything else?
If you came from the Marlem district, you probably saw the gold coin tree.
That I did.
I knew the tree was at the hotel, of course. I'm not the only one. The alchemists showed great interest in its fruit. I heard it's optimized to respond to ergo. But that's not the important part. The Krat disaster caused the alchemists to fight amongst themselves. Many people died or went missing. That's the real tragedy of the Rose Estate. I stopped cooperating with the alchemists. Protecting the hotel was too important. I sealed away the gold coin tree, so no one would fight over it. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood was stealing from it. The hotel is Krat's last place of refuge. I am obligated to protect it. I'm going to protect you and the people inside until the day I die. If you were in my position, you'd do the same, I'm sure.
Anything else?
People have no idea so many. Thanks for keeping me.
Do you have any new secrets? Nope. Okay, cool. Thanks for the key. You. I might have another rare go for you. Maybe.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
Then again, I might not. No, they might not have dropped fancy ergo off of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. That's fine. I've got so many toys already. We haven't played piano in a bit. Good times. What's this?
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krat knows the story, all because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else. But this is strange. I do not recall. Who exactly was that someone?
I think we heard that before. Okay. I can't think of any reason most of you would have new things to say, but just in case.
Welcome to Hotel Pratt.
I'm very short on stuff right now. Well, I have plenty in storage, but... Maybe it would be worth buying some quartz here since I can. I should. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, let's get ourselves like 6,000 worth. Might as well spend it. I'll take 2. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. I don't think you got anything else. Great. We'll go install those in a moment. Hello.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Do I have any other collectibles on me? Seems like no. I'm good. Thank you. Anything else?
I always welcome
Anything
friends.
new?
May I be of service?
That's what I'm here to ask. Turns out no. Let's go ahead and upgrade this arm, though, because I am enjoying it so far. I feel like there's other ones that are going to be more interesting when upgraded than this one, but I feel like this is probably going to be my default a lot of the time. So why not? I would need to spend 2 to bump up this one, though. I'll still hold off, because I really do feel like I'm going to... Overall, like I've been going motivity builds so far, but I have been feeling increasingly compelled by the idea of an advanced build and playing around with elements more. So, like, once we get to the point, and I'm sure we'll eventually get to one, where we can respec if desired, I feel like respecing for an advanced build could be fun. Don't really feel like I've ever done that in one of these side quest playthroughs necessarily. Like, strength and dexterity, I've gone for each of those plenty of times. I don't really know if I've done sort of like an elemental advanced / arcane kind of build before. And there's a lot of fun options, so could be a good time. And at that point, I might start leaning more into those elemental arms a bit more.
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Please. So we don't have any more Dark Moon moonstones. We could bump a lot more of these up to at least +2. We could get this to +6 and maybe should. Yeah, let's do that for now. So, like between episodes, I did tinker around with a couple of more of these, not like shifting any weapon builds around, just like equipping more of them and just seeing what their moveset is like. And like the range of combinations here is already pretty bonkers and awesome. Like, I'm really loving that. And especially if I do start shifting toward an advanced build, then getting a outfitted's not the word I'm looking for, a good combination for like my electric weapon attack, my acidic weapon attack, a fire one, wherever there it is, that fire dagger. Having one of each of those 3 combined and customized in just the right way seems like that's going to be a great way to go. For now, though, I am really liking the compromise of power and speed that this greatsword has been giving me. Big Wrench is awesome, but very slow. Bone Cutting Saw Blade is similarly very slow. Yeah, let's bump this up one more time as we press onward. And I don't have Crescent Moonstones for this. Yeah, I've definitely got my eye on all 3 elemental options as something I'm probably going to invest a lot more in down the road. But I'll hold off for now. By the time I'm at a point where I can respec, then we might have some more toys to play with, so I'll hold off for now and plan on doing that later. Excited about it, though. Kat, how you doing? Do you still hate me? Yep. What's it gonna take, Kat? I don't think we've listened to all of our music, though. And I get the sense that the cat might like us more and more, the more human we are. Boy, there's gonna be a lot of these. And I think this is the only one we've not listened to so far. This is a fun little system. You can set it to shuffle. You can set it to just loop the one track over and over if you want. And I don't think these have been getting copyright claimed so far. So for the moment, sure. While that's playing, let's do a quick little tour of some of the movesets of the other weapons we've been picking up. Sorry, I know we're actually going to advance further in the game soon. It's a good stopping point to dabble in a couple of things. Like this curved sword blade thing we've not dabbled in at all. Seems like it's kind of similar generally to the saber blade we started with. Slightly different moveset, slightly different fable arts to it. I do like how relatively quick its charge strike is. It's pretty speedy. I like that. And its fable arts are also pretty cool. Like it's got the starting medium weapon slash trio thing there. It's also got this other one, which is pretty fun if you just hold it down. We got the fire axe that we dabbled with a little bit. This I toyed with just slightly between episodes, and I do, if I was going dexterity build or technique or whatever, I do like how speedy that is. Is this a technique one or is it more of an advanced one? Oh, it's very much an advanced one. So great, this might become my bread and butter someday. Potentially. This, which I don't think we've had on screen yet, is big and slow. Big numbers, but big and slow. What others? Fire. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a good time dabbling with elemental strengths and weaknesses. Between like fire, acid, and electricity. And I'll probably... Oh. Ergo whispering. I'll probably, once we get to that advanced respec build, shift this to being advanced scaling again, because it sounded like my guess was right. There is some additional like electrical attack damage that I am kind of trading away by making this more of a strength scaling weapon. It still has been doing great for me as a light weapon, especially against puppets, the way that I've built it, but might have even more potential as just a pure advanced weapon later on. Anyhow. And this sword just has such a fun moveset. very much enjoying 7-coil spring sword. That was a good pick of reward. I have been wondering, max HP up is nice. I feel like potentially getting an extra free heal item is a little nicer. Stamina recovery speed up might be better. I guess stamina hasn't been hurting me that bad so far. I've not been running out of it. Increased weight limit. Why does the weight limit go distorted up in the top of the screen? That's weird. It just doesn't really show you a preview. But that takes us away from being slightly heavy. So that's cool. And maybe that's worth it. Maybe that's better, honestly. Might be better. Because we got ways of getting healing back anyway if we do well, if we manage to do damage and survive. So yeah, for now, let's do that instead. Yeah, their character customization and leveling up and advancement and, like, build creation. I don't know that it's, like, super varied in terms of, like, your play style. Not as varied as something like a Elden Ring, but really fun to toy around with. Okay, we can turn the jams off for now. I've got all the humanity I can stand. Thanks, though. I think we've talked to everybody, but we got 2 more quartz. Let's get those placed. Okay. Yeah, I think enhanced recovery is what we gotta be aiming for, and we don't have enough to unlock that fully, but we can start filling the slots here. Oh, and there's more of these now, too. Reduce item prices in shops. Increase max gold coin fruit. Increase ergo upon eliminating an enemy's probably the one. No, that's definitely the one to do. Level faster. Yep. What others we got here? Enhance condensed legion arm attack. Increase Fable Art's effect duration. Enhance perfect guard destruction. Even further than we just did. Enhance charge stagger. Also pretty good. Enhance special resistance to special status ailments. Increase pulse cells. And maximum number of pulse cell uses. That's also definitely one to do. Lower guard regain reduction. Lower damage when discharged. Lower weapon durability consumption when weight increases. Lower damage temporarily when using the Wishstone. Charge Fable when reviving. Naturally recover durability of inactive weapons. Like, no question, we need more pulse cells. Always pulse cells, I think. Yeah. Nice. Someone was also saying that I should try talking to Sophia or Antonia, I forget which one. We got a costume in like the first week of episodes that apparently there's unique dialogue if I talk to the appropriate character with it equipped. And I think it's this one. Let's see if anyone has reactions to my fashion choices. Maybe you?
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping me.
No? Oh, okay, I misunderstood. It wasn't just wearing the outfit, it was also wearing the outfit and using a specific gesture. Hang on. So, like, I want to say it was show off clothes. Eh? What do you think? No? Hey, check it out. Is this not the outfit? Maybe this one. I do favor this one.
People have no idea.
You do not care. Maybe I missed my window on that. But yeah, sounds like there are some characters who may have unique dialogue or reactions to specific either costumes or gestures, or both. You super sure? Last chance.
People have no... Thanks for... I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. You're always welcome here at the hotel. If you have any questions, ask my butler, Polendina.
Okay, well, this doesn't seem to be getting any reactions. That's fine. Sorry if I've missed the window on such things. But I'm going back to my current favorite look. Which Dan chose for the thumbnail art. I didn't even request that. He just somehow knew this was going to be my favorite look, I guess. It was a good pick. Before we wrap up, I know we've been doing largely, like, maintenance and NPC check-in and busy work at home rather than advancing further, but I am curious if we could find this statue back in... Like, did we go through the exhibition? Maybe we've not been through the exhibition yet. Maybe we were just seeing it advertised. I feel like that's possible. I'm gonna go look real fast. Now, I don't think we've found the grand exhibition yet. I think we've just seen it advertised. That's my guess. Maybe we'll stumble upon it later. Maybe it's on Rosa Isabel Street. I feel like someone would have mentioned it if it was. Doesn't matter. Y'all have a good one. I will see you tomorrow when we actually start progressing through the game again. Take care, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!